pitching battery for tonight. And the Irish has Bo Bratton behind the plate and Blaze Butteridge on the mound.
Let me see your iPad there, Maureen. Welcome, Irish fans, to another broadcast of Irish Baseball, brought to you by the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. District play. Irish are hosting the Seminary Bulldogs in district play tonight. The Irish are going into this game overall 10-1 and 3-1 in district. An important game for the Irish tonight. Give you your starting lineup for the St. Patrick Fighting Irish. Batting first, number 2, second baseman Brennan Gio. Batting second, number 22, Josh Wood in left field. Batting third, number 16, Spencer Slyman, and he's at first base. Batting cleanup, number 27, Peter Holland, the designated hitter for Aaron Broadus, who's at shortstop. Batting fifth, the catcher, Bo Bratton. Batting sixth, the pitcher, Blaze Butteridge. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 3, Matt Jones. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 13, Trace Palazzo. And batting ninth, the third baseman, number 21, Jamie Lusenberg. We'll give you the starting lineup for the Seminary Bulldogs as they come up to the plate. We're set to play here. Hope everybody's had a wonderful evening. It's wonderful weather for baseball. First pitch from Butteridge is on its way. Just a little high and inside, ball one. Another pitch a little low and inside. 2-0 the count. Cody Quick hits ones out to center field, but Matt Jones makes a really nice diving catch there for the first out of the inning. Coming up to the plate now, number 35, Dalton Cummins.
Cummings will come to the plate with nobody on and one out.
Nice play by Jones. Called strike. Pitch was just a little low. 1 ball, 1 strike to count to Cummins. Another one misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. The Irish defeated Seminary up at their place earlier in the season. Another one just a little low and outside. Count goes 3-1. Hopefully coming to you loud and clear. If somebody could give me a text that out there watching, let me know how we're doing. Give you a shout out on the air. You can text me at 228-209-0232. That called strike. Count goes full. Just give me a text and let me know you're out there watching, where you're watching from, and all the members that are watching. We'll give you a shout out on the air. Ground ball right back to the pitcher, just over his glove, and Gio does a good job of backing him up. Makes it over there for the 4-3 putout for out number 2.
There's nobody on base and there's 2 outs.
Fisher Norris now the batter for the Bulldogs. Called strike. Another pitch looked pretty good, just missed on the inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's wild pitch, gets behind the batter. Get that one out of the way. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. That one's fouled away on the left side. See, Kim Harrison's watching us. Said we're coming through loud and clear. Appreciate the update. Give you a shout out on air. Thanks for joining us. Swing and a miss. Drop third strike. Bo will throw that one down to first base. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. Headed into the bottom of the first inning. No score. We'll take a quick break and be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. All right, starting things off for the Irish, number 2, second baseman, Brennan Gio must have caught his sleeve, so one pitch, and we've got a runner on base already.
The left fielder, Josh Wood, he's got a runner down there on first base, and there's no outs.
I know. Messed it up, too. Josh Wood now, left fielder coming up to the plate. Tries to bunt that one down. 0-1 to count. Oh, and 1 to count to Wood. He shows bunt, lays a nice one down back to the pitcher. Throw over to first base. It's in time to cut down Woods, but Gio will advance to second base.
Sacrifice bunt puts a runner down there on second base with 1 out for Spencer Slyman.
So Slyman steps up with 1 out, 1 man on, with Peter Holland designated hitter for the shortstop, Aaron Broadus. Slyman is on a string of hits. That one hit out to right field for a base hit. And extra bases for Gio. The Irish have scored a run already, quickly, drawn blood. So Peter Holland comes up with a runner on base, 1 out. With the catcher, Bo Bratton, number 10, on deck.
The DH batting in the home in the number 4 spot, Peter Holland.
So the Irish off to a quick lead, jumped on it real quick. Hit by pitch. Sacrifice bunt and a base hit. Call strike on Holland. Good crowd out today, this evening, to support the Irish. 1 ball, 1 strike to count to Holland. That's going to be a base hit down in the gap on the left side for Holland. We'll bring up number 10, Bo Bratton.
Bo Bratton walks into the batter's box with a runner down there on first, a runner down there on second, and 1 out.
So 2 men on, 1 out with the pitcher, Blaze Butterich, on deck. First pitch is just a little low. Bratton's batting average is .296 with 5 homers. One ball, 1 strike to count on Bratton. Folks, I don't even have to say it. Come off the wall, the top of the wall. Here comes 1 run. Spencer Slyman will tag up. Bo's bat's just been on fire, so Bo Bratton with a stand-up double drives in another run for the Irish.
Field line to drive in the first run of the game. His courtesy runner will be Roberts. Into the batter's box now, Blaze Butterich.
So 2 men on, 2 runs in already, 1 out. Matt Jones, the center fielder, on deck. Matt with a good catch out there in center field earlier, last inning. Pitch is low and outside. Bratton's bat has been on fire. When the ball left the bat, I kind of headed for the scoreboard. He likes those scoreboards. It's like he takes aim on those scoreboards. Ground ball's going to... So the error on the shortstop brings in 2 more runs for the Irish. So 4 runs in so far with 1 out.
Holden Remillard into the batter's box with 1 out and a runner on first. Blaze Butterich.
No, Matt Jones.
Matt Jones.
So Matt Jones steps up to the plate with 1 out. 1 man on first base. 4 runs have come in already on base hits, fielding errors. A double by Bo Bratton out to right field. Base hit by Blaze, reached on an error. Courtesy runner, Holden Rumillard for Butterich. Swing and a miss. One and 1 to count to Jones. Trace Palazzo on deck. A lot of excitement so far in just this bottom half of the first inning. Jones pops that one up to right field. Oh! Center fielder drops it. And Rumillard gets forced out at second due to the center fielder dropping it for the second out of the inning.
Right fielder Trace Palazzo got a runner on first, 2 out.
So Trace Palazzo steps up with 2 outs. 1 man on with Jamie Lusenberg, the third baseman, on deck. Palazzo hits that one out to center field. Center fielder is under that one, and he makes it for the third out to retire the side, but not before the Irish score 4 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors, 1 complete error inning. The Irish jump ahead 4-0. We'll take a quick break and be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. Darius Myers now steps up to the plate for the Bulldogs, top of the second inning, center fielder. That ball's hit right at Matt Jones. He didn't even have to move. Defense is really playing very good tonight. Number 12, Felix McCullum now headed into the box for the Bulldogs, 1 out. Want to know the count to McCullum. Ball's hit out to right field. Trace Palazzo underneath that one for the second out. Fly out to center, fly out to right.
Kevin Dunn, the right fielder, will come into the batter's box with 2 outs and nobody on.
Number 8, Kevin Dunn now steps up to the plate with 2 outs, nobody on. Called strike on the outside. Nice breaking ball. Covers the outside corner. That one's just a little high. 1 ball, 1 strike to count on McCullum. I'm sorry. Yeah. No, Kevin Dunn. I'm sorry. Kevin Dunn fouls that one away. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2 from Butteridge. Ground ball down to third base. Goes just foul. Here comes the 1-2. Ground ball down to the shortstop. Aaron Broadus makes the throw over in time for the 6-3 putout. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. Going into the bottom half of the second inning, the Irish lead the Bulldogs 4-0. We'll take a quick break and be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. All right, Irish fans, starting things off. Jamie Lusenberg jumps on the first hit, hits one deep to center field. Right at him. Hitting the bat on the ball, though. The Irish
Second baseman, 1 out, nobody on.
been doing good. So Brendan Gio started things off with a hit by being hit by the pitch. Ground ball gets in the gap on the left side. Start things off for the Irish.
Wood steps in the batter's box with 1 out and a runner down there on first base.
His song won't play. So Josh Wood steps up. 1 out, 1 man on. Ground ball again in the gap on the left side. Balls have eyes tonight.
Stepping in the batter's box with 1 out and 2 runners on base. Spencer Schleiman.
All right, so Spencer Slime steps up with 2 men on. Two men on, 1 out. Slyman singled to right field his last time up. Hits that one off the foot of Wood, so Wood's going to be out. And I don't know if that means it's a dead ball. So it's a dead ball. Runners can't advance, so we'll have runners on the corners. Unfortunately for the Irish, Wood is out after being hit by the ball. So Peter Holland now steps up to the plate with two men on, 2 outs.
With 2 outs and runners on first and second.
That was on its way to being another hit for Slyman. Pitch just a little low and outside. 1-0 the count. So runners on first and second. A little low and outside again.
It's not right, but that's the best I can do. We'll have to have Eddie fix that.
Wherever he hit it right there, and then pull out Woody.
Yes.
Yes, do that. Oh, wait.
Called strike. Count goes 2 balls, 1 strike on strikes on Holland.
And then Peter's got
Bo Bratton, the catcher, on deck.
Peter's ball, call strike.
Swing and a miss. So count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Deuces are wild.
Okay, you good? 2, ball, call strike. Swing and miss. Okay.
Here comes the 2-2 to Holland. Hit out to center field. Center fielder comes in and gets that one for the 3rd out of the inning. No runs. 2 hits. 3 hits.
Runs, 3 hits, no errors.
No errors.
2 complete.
2 in the books. Headed into the top of the 3rd. The Irish still lead the Seminary Bulldogs 4-0. We'll be back after a short break for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. Number 22, Anthony Clapp for the Bulldogs now, up at the plate. Top of the third inning. Swing and a miss at a low fastball. Blaze Butteridge still on the hill for the Irish. No lineup changes. Called strike. Count goes to 0-2 on Clapp. Got him swinging. Little check swing.
Into the batter's box, Hunter Barrett.
Hunter Barrett now coming up to the plate for the Bulldogs. Didn't swing. It was called, the last strikeout. From up here, looks like he might have did a little check swing, but called him watching. Swing and a miss. 0-1 to count on Barrett, Hunter Barrett. 0-2 the count. Low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Nice breaking ball, just misses. It's a strike from up here. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count, 1 out. Barrett pushes out without a play on the right side.
Thank you. Did anybody give you grief? Give you grief about it?
So here comes the 2-2 from Butteridge to Barrett. Little high and inside. Count goes full. Strikeout here would be nice. So here comes the payoff pitch from Butteridge. Got him watching for the second out of the inning. Nice pitch. Brings up number 23, Landry McQueen.
Steps into the batter's box with 2 outs and nobody on base.
Pitch is just a little high. Just a little high and inside. 2-0 the count on McQueen. Another one high and outside. 3-0 the count. Here comes the 3-0. So Butteridge walks McQueen.
Top of the order, Cody Quick comes into the batter's box with a runner on first and 2 outs.
Cody Quick, number 21. Quick hit out to center field last time, and Jones took his base hit away from him with a nice sliding catch. So I believe this is Butteridge's first time to work from the stretch tonight. 0-1 to count. Another pitch high and outside. The 1-1's on its way. Just misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike to count to Quick with the man on first with 2 outs. Quick pushes that one out of play on the left side. Two, 2-2. Deuce is wild. Triple deuce, however you want to look at it. Two-two's on the way. Just misses inside. Count goes full. Strikeout would be good here to retire the side. Here comes the payoff pitch. So 2 walks this inning for Butterich. 2 men on.
Dalton Cummins comes to the plate with a runner on first, 1 out there on
Number 35, Dalton Cummins.
Friday
At the
night
plate
will be
now.
Military Appreciation Night. We recognize all of those that help keep us safe. It's okay if any of you want to drive your tanks here, as long as they're not loaded. Military Appreciation Night, Friday night.
As the PO announcer just said, it was Military Appreciation Night on Friday night. We play in Tylertown, another district game. Cummins grounded out to second base his last time at the plate. So let's see if Butterich can get us out of this. 2 men on, 2 outs. 2 walks. Swing and a miss. Saturday, the Irish travel to Summerall to play the Bobcats. Non-district game. Another swing and a miss. Bobcats moved up to District 4 after last season. So 0-2 the count with 2 men on, 2 outs. See if Butterich can retire the batter. Steps off. Here comes the 0-2. Ground ball down to Brennan Geode. He'll make the play over there for the put out. The end of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Irish still lead the Bulldogs 4-0. We'll take a quick break and be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. All right, starting things off for the Irish, the bottom of the third inning. Catcher Bo Bratton. Bratton hit one off the right field wall just underneath the scoreboard his last time up at bat. Pitcher Blaze Butterich on deck. I believe the count's 2-0. Called strike. Count goes to 2 balls, 1 strike. Another called strike, low and inside. So count goes to 2-2 on Bratton. Here comes the 2-2. Hits that and out to the opposite field down in left field. And left fielder catches that one for the first out. Brings up number 1, Blaze Butterich.
Blaze Butterich should be your batter with 1 out, nobody on. Hey, Mike. Come here for just a second.
Butterich reached on an error his last time up. First pitch is high and inside.
I know about the interview, but the kid went to first base.
Matt Jones on deck. 2-0 the count on Butterich.
Thank you, Mike.
Ground ball down to shortstop. Shortstop comes up throwing. And Blaze is safe at first base. Throws not in time.
Field single. Matt Jones, your batter, 1 out. Runner down there on first base. I just didn't know. That's kind of one of those plays you don't see every once in a while. He umpires. Right. And he's back to the junior.
So Matt Jones, 1 man on, 1 out. Jones reached on an error his last time as well. Trace Palazzo, the right fielder, on deck. Swing and a miss for Jones. Pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. So here comes the 1-1 to Jones. Oh, unfortunate for the Irish. Line shot down to first base. First baseman catches it and catches the runner off base.
No runs, 1 hit.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors.
Complete. The Irish still lead 4-0.
Headed into the top of the 4th, the Irish still lead the Bulldogs of Seminary 4-0. We'll take a quick break and be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. All right, we're the top of 4 with the Irish leading 4-0. Lineup remains the same. Blaze Butteridge still your pitcher. Fisher Norris, the first batter this inning. First pitch is low and inside for ball 1. Another ball outside. 2-0 the count. That was in the dirt. 3-0. So Butteridge, I think that's his 3rd walk of the game so far.
Darius Myers, the batter.
Number 6, Darius Myers now coming up to the plate. Myers flew out to center his last time up. So first batter up got walked. Blaze working from the stretch. Takes a look over at first, brings it home. Wild pitch. So the runner will advance to second. 0-1 to count. 1-0 the count. Another pitch outside. That one just misses outside. 3-0 the count. Another high inside pitch. Put another man on base.
On first and second with no outs for Felix McCullum.
Felix McCullum now coming up to the plate. 2 men on, no outs. First 2 batters were walked. McCullum flew out to right field his last time up. Just a little high. Same spot. 2-0 the count. That one must have been just a little low. 3-0 the count. So here comes the 3-0 to McCullum with 2 men on, no outs. McCullum's hit by the ball. So that'll load the bases. And I see Coach Berger headed to the mound, so we'll take a
Kevin Dunn
bases loaded, no outs.
will be your next batter for the Seminary Bulldogs. Time call by the St. Patrick Irish. You know, I love when because they have to ask these questions now about leaving the country.
So the Irish have allowed 3 walks this inning. Not sure if Butterich is just not finding his groove. He was on when he started first 2 innings. Walked a couple batters last inning. And now he's walked all 3 of the first 3 batters up. So let's be Butterich working from this windup now. See if he can come back and take care of business. First pitch is high and outside. A little outside, 2-0. That was in the dirt. Bratton does a good job of stopping it. 3-0 the count. Butterich seems to be a little upset with himself, getting himself in this situation. He needs to just go ahead and throw the ball and worry about letting his defense back him up. He's got a good defense behind him. Concentrate on the batter. Don't worry about. So that's the 4th walk, and the first run for the Bulldogs comes in. No outs. With number 22, Anthony Clapp now at the plate for the Bulldogs. Clapp struck out his last time up. Inside pitch, catches the corner for a called strike. Maybe that's all we needed was just one so we could get a feel for how it needs to be throwing the ball. That was just a little high inside. 1 ball, 1 strike to count on Clapp. Fouls that one away. Come off of his foot. 1 ball, 2 strikes. With bases loaded, no outs. Umpire giving Clapp just a little time to recover from that ball coming off his leg, his foot. Set to play. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Pitch is low and away. Here comes the 2-2 from Butterich. Umpire said he didn't go. Asked for a call from the second base coach. Umpire. Counts full with bases loaded, no outs. And Butterich walks another run in for the Irish, and out comes Coach Berger again. No activity in the bullpen? Okay. My statistician tells me Holland is warmed up. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change, so we'll be back after a quick break. Looks like Peter Holland's going to take over for Butterich, and Butterich will move over to shortstop. We'll take a quick break and be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. The whole time I'm not. All right, looks like we might be back live again. I hope so. Once again, I apologize. 0-1 to count on Holland with 2 outs. Catcher Bo Bratton on deck. Ground ball down to shortstop.
No runs, no
That'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. Top of the 6th, still tied at 4. We'll take a quick break and be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. All right, folks. Top of the 6th inning. Still tied at 4 in district play. Irish are off to a real quick start in the first inning. 4 runs in the top of the 4th inning. Managed to put 6 men on base on walks. A couple of those runs were walked in. I believe we did. And we walked in 2, I believe. So all unearned runs all earned runs, because they were walks. That's right. Drop third strike. Bratton will make the throw down to first in time for the out number 1. Anthony Clapp now in the box for the Bulldogs. With 1 out, he walked his last time up. And he struck out his first plate appearance. Somebody out there in YouTube land can give me a shout out. Let me know that we're coming to you live. We had some connectivity issues. Kim, if you're there. Anybody out there watching? Don't know if Ann and Norm are watching from St. Louis. If you were or are, welcome to the broadcast. Two balls, 1 strike to count. One out. Pop-up is going to be probably out of play. Just behind the dugout. Two balls, two strikes to count. Clapp goes down watching for the second out.
Ball third strike for the second out of the inning.
Number 16, Hunter Barrett now coming up to the plate for the
2 outs, no
Bulldogs. Strikeout and a ground out for Barrett. Ball's hit out to center field. Looks like it's going to drop in for a base hit.
Runner on first base, 2 outs.
Landry McQueen now headed up to the plate.
McQueen steps into the batter's box.
McQueen walked his last time up. And a sacrifice fly. What another count. Low and inside, 2-0. Ball's hit out to left field. Woods on his way over to get that one.
No runs,
Okay.
1 hit, no errors.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Bottom of the 6th inning. The Irish are still tied with the Bulldogs of Seminary. We'll take a quick break and be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. All right, starting things off, Bo Bratton. Bo started this evening off with a base hit, bounced it off the top of the right field wall just below the scoreboard. Fouls that one out over the backstop. I'm getting no response from any of my viewers, so I'm not even know if I'm broadcasting, but we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. Just got one now. We're not live. Pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike to count. Do apologize if folks were watching and we got some difficulty with our connection. Pitch is high and outside. 3 balls, 1 strike to count. So Bratton goes down watching.
Blaze Butteridge walks into the batter's box with 1 out and nobody on.
So 1 out. To get a report that we're live again. Thank you, Kim. One of my dedicated viewers. Always gives me a heads up how we're coming through to y'all. 1-1 to count to Blaze Butteridge. We're all tied at 4 with 1 out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Fouls that one away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Need a base knock here to get things going, get that fire back that we had in the first inning. Hit that one to right center field. Center fielder's underneath that one for the 2nd out of the inning. Brings up number 3, Matt Jones.
Matt Jones will be your batter with 2 outs and nobody on.
The Irish got to find that fire again. This is a real important game. I'm not sure of the standings of the Bulldogs, but we're 3-1 in district. Max Prep saying 3-1 for them as well, so we're tied up. Paper, right up in the paper said we were tied with 3-way tie with West Marion and Seminary. That one's fouled away. 0-2 the count. And Matt Jones goes down watching to retire the side. No runs, no hits, and no errors. Headed into the top of the 7th inning. We're still tied up at 4. We'll take a quick break. Be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. All right, welcome back, Irish fans. Everybody's on the edge of the seat here. Tied at 4, top of the 7th inning. The Irish need to hold off the Bulldogs here and get some runs. First pitch is low and outside. Ball's hit out to left field. See if Woods made a gallant effort out there. Full stream sprint over there to get the ball, and actually was able to get his glove on it, but not able to hold on to it as he went to the ground. So a double start off for the Bulldogs. Dalton Cummins now ground out and a fly out to his plate appearances this evening. Temperature starting to drop. Holland makes the move over to second base, and Cummins will show and bunt. Quarters are in. Cummins showing bunt already. Not sure of the call yet. See if the umpire gives us a call. Looks like it might have been called a ball. See if the umpire gives us a count. 2 balls, no strike. Looked like to me it was 2-0. I'd like for it to say 1-1. Believe the count's 3-0, and I'm hoping I'm wrong too. Kind of confused in the press box on what the count is. That's going to be a strike. 3-2, so full count. We're up to date now. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kind of hard to see him with all the. Kind of gives him, doesn't really get him up high. 2 balls, 2 strike to count. Foul ball down third base side. Here comes the 2-2 from Holland. It's on the way. Swing and a miss. So Cummins goes down swinging for the first out of the inning with a man on second base.
There's a runner on second. There's 1 out. The batter.
Fisher Norris. Single, a strikeout, and a walk for Norris. Pushes that one foul on the left side. Another one pushed out of play on the left side. Count goes to 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. Batter steps out. Everybody on the edge of the seat here. Here comes the 0-2. Low and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. Just misses low and inside. Count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 man on. We're all tied at 4. Ground ball up the middle. Butterich comes to get the play. Makes the throw over there for the 6-3 pin out. The runner does advance to third. Slyman quickly brings the ball to Holland. 2 outs. Walk, a strikeout, and a fly out to Myers. His last 3 times up. Nice pitch on the outside for a called strike. Just misses on the outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's fouled out of play. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes on a Darius Myers. Strikeout here would be nice. The Irish get those bats out. Holland working from the windup, and the 1-2 is on the way. A little low and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sorry. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The excitement's getting to me, folks. Here comes the 2-2. Fouls that one out of play. Comes off the piping of the back stop. Comes back into the play. So here comes the 2-2 again. Fouls that one away again. Almost down into the Irish dugout. Once again, the 2-2. Just misses outside. Count goes full with 2 outs, 1 man on third. And Felix McCullum on deck. Here comes the payoff pitch for Holland. Got him! Got him watching.
No runs, 1 hit.
So the Bulldogs leave 1 man stranded. No runs, no hits, 1 hit, no errors. Going to the bottom of the 7th, the Irish are tied with the Seminary Bulldogs. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. All right, starting things off for the Irish, number 13, right fielder Trace Palazzo pushes his first pitch out of play. Another one pushed out of play. Count goes quickly 0-2. Jamie Lusenberg on deck. We need some runners on base. So Palazzo goes down swinging for the first out of the inning. Brings up number 21, Jamie Lusenberg.
Jamie Lusenberg, the batter, nobody on, 1 out.
So see if Lusenberg can get things going for the Irish. Number 8, 9, and 1. Mike. 1 ball, no strike on Lusenberg. Pushes out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Brendan Gio, the second baseman, on deck. Back to the top of the lineup with Gio coming up. So here comes the 1-1 to Lusenberg. Low and outside. 2-1. Ground ball down to third base. Tagged him as he went by. Throw pulled the first baseman off the bag, but
Top of the order, Brendan Gio.
back to the top of the lineup now, Brendan Gio. So 2 outs with number 2 up at the bat with number 22 on deck, Josh Wood. Called strike. Swing and a miss. Count goes to 0-2. Pitches upstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Ground ball down to third base. Third baseman comes up with it, throws it over to first. For the 5-3 put out to retire the side. And it looks like we're headed into extra innings. Top of the 8th inning, we're all tied. We'll be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. Extra innings, Irish fan. Top of the 8th inning.
Peter Holland on the mound.
Number 12, Felix McCullum, headed up to the box. Peter Holland still your pitcher. McCullum shows bunt. 0-1 and 0-1 to count on McCullum. Base hit out to right center field for McCullum, and he's headed to second, and he'll hold up. Coming up to the plate, number 8, Kevin Dunn.
Kevin Dunn will be your batter. There's a runner down there on first base. There's no outs.
Dunn shows bunt. Want to know the count to Dunn. Call strike. Or a swing and a miss. Showing bunt. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs, 1 man on. In extra innings in district play. Dunn showing bunt again. Call it a ball. Got him. Umpire, good appeal. We appealed to the second base umpire, and he said he went around. Now the head coach for the Bulldogs is out to talk about it. Back to the dugout he goes. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. Dunn pushes out on a play down the right side. Hope everybody at home's enjoying the game. We're in extra innings, district play. Ground ball down to third base. Lusenberg has problems getting it out of his glove. So we got runners on first and second with no outs. Anthony Clapp now the batter for the Bulldogs. Clapp walked and struck out his last 2 times up. Clapp showing bunt already. Bases are loaded.
That's a hit.
Slyman had come in bunt depth.
Hunter Barrett steps into the batter's box. There's no outs and the bases are loaded.
So the bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with no outs. Number 16, Hunter Barrett. Called strike. Fouled that one away. 0-2 the count on Barrett. Here comes the 0-2 from Holland. Got him. Got him watching for the first out. Brings up number 23,
McQueen steps into the
Landry McQueen,
one out. Bases
now
loaded.
batting for the Bulldogs with bases loaded, only one out. Just a little outside. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to be out of play on the right side. 1 ball, 1 strike. So again, folks, we're in the extra innings, all tied at 4 in district play. Nice pitch. Nice breaking ball. Comes back in for a called strike. 1-2 the count. Runners coming home, looks like.
Oh, God.
Little chopper, mishandled by Holland. Comes another run, comes in for the Bulldogs. They'll go ahead. Still only 1 out. Base is still loaded
Comes the bat, one
with
out.
Cody Quick
Bases loaded.
in the box now for the Irish. High and outside. 1-0. That one's fouled into the backstop. 1-1 to count. Here comes the 1-1. Low and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. That ball's hit deep into right field. It's like 2 runs come in for the
Dalton Cummins comes to the plate with 1 out.
for the Bulldogs. Base hit out to right field.
Third.
Runners on the corners with only 1 out. Not sure what's going on with the umpires. Bulldog coach is a little upset. Not sure what's going on.
Well, because the guy wasn't playing lead second.
Waiting for a ruling. Bulldogs coach is really upset.
I didn't see the play out.
So I'm not sure what the argument was about, but we got runners on first and third with only 1 out. And the Bulldogs have went ahead 3 runs. They've scored 3 runs this inning. The Irish started out good this game. We jumped ahead 4-0 in the first inning and held that lead all the way up until the 4th inning. Loaded the bases.
Oh, my God.
Another run comes in for the Irish. Like the wheels are falling off, folks. Mishandled ground ball by Butterich. And runner safe at second. So runners on first and second. Still only 1 out.
Second, there's 1 out for Fisher Norris.
Fisher Norris now the batter for the Bulldogs. Norris with a hit his last time up to the plate. When it rains, it pours. Irish have already recorded 3 errors this inning. Pitch misses on the outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just misses on the inside. Count goes to 2-1 on Fisher Norris. Another one misses on the inside. Count goes 3-1. The ball's hit out to center field. Matt Jones is underneath that one for the second out. Brings up number 6. Adarius Myers.
Comes to the plate with a runner on first and second and 2 outs.
So the Bulldogs thus far have got 4 runs come in. Irish have 3 errors. Pitch just misses outside. Want to know the count to Myers. Myers pushes that one out of play on the right side. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. So here comes the 1-1 from Holland. Steps off. Oh, that one just misses low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here comes the 2-1. Foul that one away. Count goes 2-2 with 2 outs. Here comes the 2-2. Right back to Holland, and he'll make the play over to first base to retire the side, but not before the Bulldogs score 4 runs on 3 hits and 3 errors. They leave 2 men stranded going to the bottom of 8. We're all the Bulldogs lead 8-4. We'll take a quick break and be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. Number 22, Josh Wood, the left fielder, starting things off for the Irish. Bottom of the 8th inning. The Irish trail by 4 to the Seminary Bulldogs. Spencer Slyman on deck. Two and 0 the count to Wood. Called strike on the outside. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Fans aren't into it anymore. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Wood is hit by the ball. We'll take that. Where's one for the team?
No outs.
Brings up Spencer Slyman.
Spencer Slyman.
Slyman with 2 singles to his plate appearances tonight. And Peter Holland, the pitcher, on deck. So if Slyman can keep his string of base hits going here, we could use him on base. A little outside. 1-0 the count to Slyman. Low and inside, 2-0. And the Bulldogs coach is going to have to call timeout.
Friday night right here at the Pat. Tylertown's coming in. Military Appreciation Night. Put it on your social agenda.
So the Bulldogs coach is done conferring with his pitcher and his catcher. You could hear a pin drop in between after that little. Slyman pops that one out of play. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch is high and outside. 3-1 to count. Need some runners on base. Here comes the 3-1 to Slyman. Pushes that one out of play. That'll make it full. Real important bat in here to keep things going for the Irish. Here comes the 3-2. Hits that one out to left field. And hits it right to the left fielder for the first out. Brings up Peter Holland.
There's 1 out. There's a runner on first.
So Peter Holland now in the box for the Irish. 1 man on, 1 out. Catcher Bo Bratton on deck. Pitch is outside. Called strike. 1-1 to count. Here comes 1-1 to Holland. Over his head. He's hung in there. Just did miss him. I think he was ready to take one. He was ready to take one for the team, I believe. 2 balls, 1 strike with 1 out. Another called strike. Count goes to 2-2. Everybody on their feet here on the Irish side of the grandstands. Most people, I'd say. Everybody up in the dugout. Pushes that one out of play on the right side. Count still 2-2. A high ball out to center field. Center fielder underneath that one for the second out. Brings up the catcher, Bo Bratton.
Into the batter's box with 2 outs and a runner on first, Bo Bratton.
So 2 out, 1 man on. Bo started off the game with a hit out to right field, come off the top of the fence just below the scoreboard. Something like that would really be nice about now. Shortstop Blaze Butterich on deck. I missed just low. 1-1. That one's outside. 2-1. The Bulldogs pitchers had 100 pitches. Called strike, comes back in and catches the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 1 man on. The Irish desperately need some base hits here, some runners on the bag. And that's a high pop-up. And that's the ball game, folks. The Irish are defeated by the Seminary Bulldogs in district play, 8-4. The Irish come off to a hot start, held the lead 4-0 until the 4th inning. We loaded the bases on balls and walked in a couple runs, and then later on in the game had some errors that cost us some more runs. So tough loss for the Irish, but we're still not out of it. We're 3-2 in district now, 10-2 overall. Still a good season for the Irish. Be sure to join us online for the game on Friday night where we take on the Tylertown Chiefs here at home. It's also Military Appreciation Night. So the Irish lose 8-4 to the West Seminary Bulldogs. We're all clear here from Biloxi, Mississippi. Thanks for joining us and have a good rest of your evening.